TPS just ended for Somalis, y'all. Another legal win for the Trump administration. So that means 1,100 Somalis is on the chopping block for being deported.
It's not surprising that he is going after Black immigrants in this country. And it's certainly not surprising that he's choosing a Black immigrant community that is also Muslim.
We're not Black, we're not Arab, we're Somali. Let me start off by why we're not Black. This is Black. This is brown, and there's not a single person in the world that's this skin color. Do your research. Black is the absence of color. It's what you get when there's no color. It's what you get when you turn off the light. You get black. And yes, I know
we are Somalis, not Black. There, I said it.
Somalis are not Black.
Might have to drop a dime on them. For sure. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understand the self. So check this out. The judge just allowed Trump to end temporary protective status for the Somalis, right? After 35 years. Now, we know I've been going over a lot of Ilhan Omar and how they just took over Minnesota, where, you know, they got their own malls, doctor offices. It's reported that it was like billions that they was able to get out of the system, you know, to build them a more luxurious life right here in America, which is crazy. Resources that we feel like we're not even getting in this country. But the judge just agreed with Trump and the TPS, so Ilhan Omar and her whole gang is going to be running now.
Protected Somali immigrants with temporary protected status. Heidi Wigdahl has local reaction to the ruling and its potential impact here in Minnesota.
After months of uncertainty, a federal judge in Massachusetts has lifted the pause that was protecting Somali temporary protected status holders. While the Trump administration had ended Somalia's designation for TPS earlier in the year, it was paused while legal arguments were heard in the case.
By eliminating the Somali program, you're pretty much eliminating the TPS program.
Jailani Hussein, executive director of the Minnesota chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations, says it's not clear how many Somali TPS holders there are, but it ranges nationally from 500 to 2,000. It allows migrants from, quote, unstable countries to live and work in the U.S. Somalia was first designated for TPS in 1991 due to the Civil War. Back in January, then Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said Somalia no longer met the conditions for TPS.
It's a contradictory when the Department of Homeland Security is saying we're going to deport people because the conditions have gotten better, but at the same time, the Secretary of State says no. This is classic level 4, which is the highest and most severe case.
This decision really sort of feels like the nail in the coffin for the program as a whole.
Julia Decker, Director of Public Policy and Public Affairs at the Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota, has been closely monitoring the end of these designations.
Issue, of course, is that temporary protected status as a whole is basically been sort of turned on its head. And that, of course, has massive ripple effects for many, many people.
In her ruling, the judge acknowledged that the plaintiffs would, quote, suffer irreparable harm without an injunction, and that, quote, the balance of hardships and the public interest also favor plaintiffs. But under the law, they were unlikely to win on the merits of the case.
Now, this comes after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in June to allow the Trump administration to end similar protections for TPS holders from Haiti and Syria. And that case was cited throughout the judge's decision. Despite Friday's ruling, it's not the end of legal challenges involving the Somali TPS program, Morgan.
TPS just ended for Somalis, y'all. Another legal win for the Trump administration. Yeah, a federal judge has cleared the way for the Trump administration to end TPS status for Somali nationals. The ruling could strip nearly nearly 1,100 Somali TPS holders of their protection from deportation. So that means 1,100 Somalis is on the chopping block for being deported. Here's what happened. They want to let y'all know what happened. A judge had previously blocked the administration from ending Somali's TPS designation, but after a recent Supreme Court ruling limited how federal courts can review certain TPS terminations, the judge lifted that block. That means DHS can now move forward with ending Somali's TPS protections. Important. This is important, y'all. This does not mean everyone is being deported immediately. People who lose TPS can become subject to removal if they have no other lawful status or protection in the U.S. So that means you don't have to go back to Somalia, but they have to leave the U.S. if they don't have any other protection. Fox News previously reported that 2,400 Somali nationals had TPS and another 1,300 applications were pending. But those numbers should not be presented as the number directly affected by Friday's ruling. So yeah, this past Friday, that's when the ruling came out, when TPS has been officially ended for the Somalis. Let me know what y'all think about this ruling. Is Somali safe to go back to? I haven't heard any news coming out of Somali, but yeah, it's official, y'all. TPS has ended.
There y'all see, soon as when the TPS ended, it's been, they've been brawling in Target. They don't know how to act now since they know that they got to be sent back to Somalia. Now, this seems like the same situation that Haiti is in. It's like their country is so bad that we supposed to wait for their country to get better so they can go back to their homeland, knowing that they don't want to go back to their homeland ever, right? They don't want to go back. They want to stay here. But check out how some of the Haitians feel about being Black and Black Americans. Check.
I just want Black Americans to understand that we're not a different people. We are the same group of people. I see all the time online, people are constantly reminding me that I'm Haitian. Absolutely, I got Haiti tatted on my neck. I love that I'm Haitian, but I also want to remind you that I'm no different from you. They're doing the same thing to you that they're doing to me. We are no different. In the moment that we start acting as if there's a separation between us, that's where you let the perpetrators do exactly what they came here to do, destruct and divide us so that they can conquer us again.
I hear Haitians, Jamaicans, everyone else is against the Black American, like they had no part. But I'm like, we're all Black. So if it happens to one, it's happening to us because it's going to go around.
I personally encounter people who do not want to associate themselves with Black Americans.
Absolutely.
They make
Me too.
A big point.
I've had that situation right here at the table.
Oh,
go ahead. Really? Yes.
That I'm that I'm Haitian, so I've seen it personally to that. So I just think that when we say, that we are of one.
Now, all of this trying to make us feel like they're trying to separate us, when we said this on our channel. If you guys were if they knew that any immigrants, we seen what's going on in Somalia. I mean, with the Somalians over there in Minnesota. If those people would have thought that any of these immigrants would have come over here and helping us with our liberation, they wouldn't have brought them over here. They know exactly how they're using these Black immigrants. They're no threat. So when they speak and they talk about this, they're trying to tear us. They're not. They know that you guys are not cut like that. Their target is Black American, especially if you can look at history, is our Black American men. They know that we gonna fight the power and we're the real problem. Nobody else, we don't see the immigrants aren't even fighting the power in their own country. Why would y'all come here and think that they're trying to stop y'all from connecting with us? We're the target. They already know that you guys have a disdain for us and you're not gonna join our liberation. They know this. We're the target. So it's like, y'all gotta listen to what we saying instead of us listening to y'all, somebody that fled their country and coming here acting like you trying to fight the system. You're not. You just happy to be here and happy that you got electricity, water, and all of the amenities that we provide. None of them care about fighting the system. But I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Haiti and Somalia, they going through the same thing. Both of their countries is in turmoil, so they want to stay in America for forever. Okay, and they aren't about any liberation for Black American people. They're just here to be here. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.